This is just a quick review of my little mini excavator that I bought. It's a nifty little machine. First off, controls. This right here is this is side to side right here. This right here brings the bucket in and out. This brings the bucket in and out over that way, and also it brings it up or down. And this is the blade. This one down here is the blade. And this right here is, turn, pull them back like both at the same time. They're both like that. Like this will turn to the right. This will turn to the left. So, right now I'm going to turn this off for a minute because I just want to show a few things. Okay, this is my HT10. It's from the High Top group from China. And it's got some issues with the paint, but that's not to be unexpected since I took this machine and I've worked it pretty good. Still got some branches and stuff up in here and some scrapes and scratches, but that's to be expected. It's an excavator, it's an excavator, and it's going to be scraped up when you use it. I've got around, let's see, I think 5 hours on it altogether. But they've been pretty hard, 5 hours. But it's a nice little substantial machine. It's got like a little 16 horsepower gasoline motor. This right here cuts off the battery. This is the hydraulic tank. Hydraulic tank reservoir right here. It's 80% full. Which it came 80% full. This is the little engine. It's a I forgot what the name. It's a C something. Let's see. It's a CMXX commercial series, and it's a good little motor. When I first got it, I thought that it was going to be, you see it's got the filter and the pump, which is really cool. It's got the place where it filters the, it's got a filter for the hydraulic fluid, which is great. It's got this for the, keep the heat down in the engine bay. It's also got this right here, which is a little bit of a hideaway, which I think is really cool. I wasn't expecting it to be that cool, but it is. This right here is for the fog, or for the light, which I wasn't expecting to get with it. I wasn't expecting it to get the light with it, which, I mean, I paid a good price for it, but with the import fees, ended up being almost, with the import fees, it was almost $7,000. Only costs $5,000 for the machine. And the accessories that I got the narrow bucket, I got the regular bucket, which comes with it. I got a ripper, I got a grappler for logs, and I got a quick hitch. And I got that for like $5,000. But what I wasn't expecting was the extra fees. I knew I was going to have to pay tariffs. I knew that. I mean, that was a given. But I ended up getting charged extra money that I wasn't expecting. I got the broker fees, wasn't too bad, but it ended up costing me like $6,800 altogether for this machine, which it's well worth it. I mean, you're not going to get nothing like this for under 10 grand for a used, you know, I couldn't even name the brands, but there are several brands of small excavator, which they're slightly bigger than this. But you're not going to get something this nice for, you know, under 7 grand. And, you know, I'm pretty stoked about it. I like the machine. It's done quite a bit of work for me already. And I'm very happy with it. I don't have no negative thoughts about the machine. I think, honestly, and my belief is that this machine will last, you know, with proper greasing and maintenance, it should last over a decade. I mean, it's a substantial machine. Look how thick that steel is. I mean, this is a substantial little machine. It's not no slouch, man. It really isn't. The only critique I have that could be a little bit better is just the hydraulic pressure. Just because it's not that everything don't work well. It's like when you're bringing the bucket like to the left and in or up or whatever, you know, it'll kind of hesitate a little bit because it's using, you know, it might be using more hydraulic pressure than what it has. So you have to let up on the one stick to get the other to go up. You got to play with it, and you know, you got to learn the machine, obviously. But I mean, just like anything else, you got to learn it. But it's a great little machine. I'm very stoked about it. I'm very happy I bought it. I have no regrets on buying this machine from the group I bought it from. It's got this little counterweight, which I think is awesome. It's really cool. I like this little machine, I really do. You know, I'm gonna possibly, you know, I messaged them to find out if there's any kind of hydraulic pump upgrades I could do, and if there is, I'll probably end up doing it eventually. After this pump starts to fail or something, I might end up, you know, just because I want a little bit more hydraulic pressure. Not because it's inadequate, because it does a really good job. Just because I would like it to be a little bit stronger with the pressure, so you don't have to, you know, finagle it a little, you know, so much when it comes to certain movements, you know, simultaneous movements. So, but I'm stoked about it, and if you have any questions about the machine, let me know. This machine was bought, you know, it was bought to work here on our property. I got a lot of digging to do, but it's a great little machine, and I'm happy with it. But if there's any questions anybody has, or advice for importing one of these machines, let me know, because I learned a lot. I done a lot of research before I purchased it, but just like everything, there's always things that comes up. And there was somebody else that was talking about this almost identical machine, and he said he gave $4,000 for it with all the fees. And that is a lie. That is a blatant lie. You are not going to get one of these machines with the import fees, the broker fees, and everything. You're not going to get it for under 7 grand. Unless you got a deal with one of these companies, you're not going to get it for less than that. It's just not possible. But thank you so much for watching this video. Take care and be safe. Goodbye.